Hello twin flames, and welcome to day 20 of the Divine Feminine Power series. So in this series you are standing in your power, standing your ground and remembering who you are. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So I'm using 4 decks of cards for this series. We're using the Divine Feminine, the Silence deck, the Feminine Power Messages, the Divine Feminine Illumination, and the Goddess cards. So what do we need to know? So thank you, angels. So there's not many cards left. And obviously the angels are guiding me to how long this series will go on for. And if I don't post a reading every day, it's because the angels want you to sit with the energy of the previous day, or to connect with the messages you've already been given, and to really take that in instead of them bombarding you with lots and lots and lots of videos. So what's the energy? Here we go. So what's the energy that we need to know or be aware of today, please, angels? What's the energy or the power flowing in today? Wow. Wow, that's a powerful one. That's the one I'm going to start with. Wow. Okay, so the messages here, okay, and they're giving me this card too. This is very powerful. This is what we're going to start with. So the message is powerful. The angels blow my mind. Look at this. You are experiencing both energies, and what you are experiencing physically is ascension, because you are experiencing both energies, and I can feel your passion for me. Now, first of all, these 3 cards go together because we always feel our twin. We feel when they are horny, when they're angry, when they're sad, when they're depressed and crying. We feel it when they're happy and elated and excited. We feel all things, but we certainly feel the passion that they hold inside for us. We feel that desire. We feel it through heat. You know, the Kundalini rising energy, we start getting a bit, feeling the heat, you know. We feel it. We feel like we're burning. We feel, like that stomach issue in the solar plexus, the gut. We feel butterflies. We feel excited. We feel something's coming, something's rising. We feel it. You know, we're on pins. We're tingling with energy. You know, we may feel it in the crown chakra, tips of our fingers, our toes. Our body vibrates when our masculine is really connecting with our energy in that way. And that's because we experience both energies. And that's why you can experience what they are going through. Because in our body and in our kind of spiritual senses and our chakra system, we are both feminine and masculine. We are both energies. But when we're on the road to union, we usually fall into one or the other. You know, as in the masculine usually operates in masculine energy and the feminine operates in feminine energy very powerfully. Yet when you're in union, you balance and align. But when you're getting close to union, you seem to go between the two. And when this happened to me, I was very heavily in masculine energy before union. You know, and I was experiencing it, so I knew what, you know, George was experiencing and going through, and sometimes how painful it is for him, and how kind of intense it was too. And I felt quite strong in that energy too. So, you know, I also acted a bit differently. My voice changed a little bit. And, you know, some people said at that time they couldn't tolerate the way I was because I was this kind of, it was like an over-the-top energy. And that can be when we are channeling it as a divine feminine. Just like when the masculines channel the divine feminine energy, they can go to pieces. They can be very vulnerable. They can cry and, you know, just be kind of mentally exhausted with things too. So it's how we experience both energies. So the universe is saying to you here, you know, you are experiencing both energies, and it's also through ascension. And when we ascend, when we get ready for the next stage of our journey, or where we become more spiritually in tune, we go through ascension. And I've done whole videos on ascension. You know, you can go and watch about the physical symptoms and the way we feel. Rather than going through it all here and now, you can watch a whole video on that. And it's very powerful. And they're giving me tooth pain. The most powerful one we have is the connection with the decisions that they need to make. And that's through tooth pain. They're giving me that now. You know, where we have kind of that sensitive tooth feeling where things hurt, or we have bleeding gums, or, you know, we have tooth issues. Maybe you have a loose tooth, or you have to have some work done in the mouth. Especially if the masculines are iffing and ahhing, making a decision, going over and over it. thinking one thing 1 minute, thinking another the next. And, we all go through those things. Think back in your life if you ever had teeth issues while you were making a big decision, because it's always connected with that. So we experience both energies, and we know what our twin is feeling because it's also part of our ascension. It's how we grow. It's how we feel. It's how we trust in what we feel and tune in with who we are. So you're saying, I can feel your passion for me because it's rising within me. I'm burning up for you. I feel it. I feel the heat. I feel the desire. Maybe your kind of increase as, your sex drive is increasing, or you're feeling, this power. You want it. You want them. You're feeling it. You want things now. You may be getting a bit impatient or frustrated. So you're feeling all of this. And what you are experiencing is physically ascension. So you're experiencing ascension physically through the way your body is reacting to things, or, letting you know that something's happening. You feel things stirring up. And it's because you're experiencing both energies. So you will experience along the journey both masculine and feminine energy, because when you're in union, you are aligned with both. And that's why in union it's very easy to know what your twin needs. And why it's so easy, Me and George, we never argue. We have tiny ones, okay? You hear about people having arguments and it goes on for days and all these things. We just have like a tiny blow up, literally lasts a couple of minutes, and then we both laugh. It's quite amusing when it happens, because I'm trying to be mad, but I can't keep a straight face because of how he is and how I am when we're together, because we're one. So how can you be mad at yourself, You can't stay mad at yourself. So it's impossible to stay mad at your twin. And when you're in union, you know that. Okay, so it's very easy. Whereas when you're in separation, it's harder. You know that you shouldn't be mad at them, but you can't help it because the ego is bringing in the pain. But when we rise up, we don't experience it the same way. We experience it from a place of love. So you're experiencing both energies. And this is what you've got to look forward to in union. You just laugh at each other, or they do stupid things, or you do stupid things. I mean, we play hide and seek and do all kinds of things, We just tap in with our inner child. I'm dreaming about us. So feminine, you're saying, I'm dreaming about our connection. Now, dreams is another way we heal and we grow and we receive messages, especially a preview of what's to come. So if you're having good dreams about your twin, about the future, excitement, power, that's giving you a preview of what's to come. If you're having bad dreams about your twin, maybe you're dreaming about their karmic partner or them walking away or causing you pain, you are purging out the past. You are healing core wounds. You are dealing with it. And sometimes you will remember and sometimes you won't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Our subconscious sometimes protect us from things in the conscious waking world. So if you're meant to remember, you will. If you're not meant to remember, you won't. But it doesn't mean either way you're not dreaming of them. You are, okay? Because you're dreaming of each other and you are actually meeting up in dreams to heal, make love, connect, and talk about the future. So when you're dreaming about them, you can also experience physical ascension and both energies. When you dream and you wake up sweating, or you wake up thinking it was a really lucid dream and you're not sure if it happened or it didn't. That's also a part of your physical ascension. We've got play. It says, by making time for play and ensuring that you are not taking life too seriously at all times, you are having fun and doing things that fill you with joy, which in turn helps to raise your vibration. So the best thing to do when you start experiencing both energies is to raise your vibration, to play with life, to have some fun, to find joy, to connect with your inner child. I am incorporating play into my life. So it's also a big sign, that when you are experiencing both energies, that you are relaxing about the journey, that you're feeling more at peace, you're more trusting of it all, because you're getting closer and closer and closer to union. We've got positivity. So positivity will also get you through any physical things. If you're going through a physical ascension and you're feeling a bit afraid of what you're experiencing physically, stay positive, because positive thoughts create recovery. Positive thoughts create positive results, and Archangel Raphael will be with you. if you call on him, he will calm your mind. He will give you direction. He will let you know what you need to do to feel better physically. By letting go of drama, fear, negative thoughts, self-talk, situations and people, you are clearing your life of negativity and moving more towards only positive vibes. So you're clearing the way. When you're experiencing both energies and feeling ascension, you are clearing the way. Things are being cleared. The chakra system is clearing. Your mind is clearing. You're preparing for the new. I am living a life of positivity. So great affirmations to use here. I am living a life of positivity. I am incorporating play into my life. I am okay with experiencing both energies, and I feel at peace with my ascension. And I know that everything is going to be okay. Look at this. Never let yourself be tamed. Stay free. So be you. You don't have to be tamed. You are a wild being. You are primal. So allow yourself to feel everything you feel. Allow yourself to experience all this power, because that's all flowing through you. And we've got here, you realize you can do whatever you want. And you do. You can fly high. You're achieving your dreams. You're breaking through limitations. You can be, do, and have wherever you desire. So you don't want to be tamed or caged or stuck in a situation that's trapping you in any way. That's why we outgrow people. We outgrow karmic situations. We outgrow jobs and homes and, locations, because we want to be free. We don't want to be tamed. We want to be free. We don't want to be in, it's like an animal being caged. They want to be free. That's their birthright. And it's your birthright to be free. So this is saying to you, you can do what you want to do. So if you want to start your own business, if you want to become a spiritual practitioner, a card reader, a YouTuber, you can do what you're guided to do. You can be free. You can be wherever you want to be and do whatever you want to do. And you will be successful. And the angels will guide you, because God is your source. So if you're experiencing ascension, it's also a big sign that things are clearing. And I just heard George sneeze. And, sometimes we kind of go through like flu-like ascension symptoms too, where we sneeze, we may get a cold or throat chakra issues, because we are healing. We are moving up a level, and we are receiving guidance and downloads that previously we weren't ready to receive. So we are getting all of this information, and it can make us physically feel a bit off balance, and we have to go with the flow. And you're okay in here because you are protected. So the angels are saying this to you. So if you're experiencing anything physically, you'll be okay. It's your body changing and preparing for the new and getting you ready for a new way of life, because you're realizing more and more every day on this journey, you can do what you want to do. You can do whatever you want. And that's also a message, when you're in separation, in the silent times, in the quiet times, embrace your freedom. Embrace being you, because when you're in union, you are in a relationship. And you have to put the other's needs first and think about them. And that's a good thing. It's good. But it's also nice when you are, kind of classed as single, even though you're not, because you are a twin. But you have time and freedom and space and room to do you. Even if you've got kids or you've got obligations or responsibilities, you've still got time for you to, go out or watch a film or do what you want to do. So the message here today for you is, you can do what you want to do. Don't let anyone try and tame your spirit, knock you down, say you're not good enough, say you're not capable, because you are. And this is the same thing if you want to start your spiritual practice. You don't need that qualification people are saying you need. You don't need to, just kind of go into a class. You know it all. It's in here. I'm not saying you know it all, but it's all in here. It's like me. I'm a certified angel card reader and a certified angel therapist. But I didn't need to get those things when I went to my angel therapy course and I went to my card reader course. It was things I already knew. I didn't need to get those certificates and those qualifications. It was something the ego was telling me I needed to have. And I enjoyed the experience, don't get me wrong, meeting Charles Virtue and, going to London and seeing Doreen Virtue and all these things. But it was something I didn't really need to do because it was always in here. And that's why my gift with cards is always apparent when I'm doing readings. You guys say things like, you've never seen anyone read the cards like me. I don't kind of put them down and, look at them. I just intuitively go, and this is how I channel the cards. This is the messages. And your intuition will always guide you in your required field. What you're here to do, whether that's Reiki or, counseling or whatever it is you're doing, it will be natural to you. Because for me, reading cards is as easy as breathing. I didn't have to learn anything. I just know through my intuition. And it will be the same with you. It's as easy as breathing. So the thing that I love about this series is the further we're going on and on, in this series, it's like you're no longer concerned about your twin. The messages are becoming about you and your journey and your mission to power and, what you're here to do. And you can feel the shift from day 1 to day 20. And that's where the power is. And the power is always inside of you. Have a great day. Sending you so much love. And I'll see you soon.